Hey guys, welcome back to another Learn in Angular tutorial. In the previous tutorial we talked about services, and in this tutorial I'm going to be talking about routing in Angular, how to use it, and why it's used. So routing is basically the act of displaying your website over multiple pages. So if I go to a URL and I might want to go to something like /home or I don't know, extra, something like that. But yeah, basically routing is what allows you to split your website into many pages. So here we actually have the home page, and if I go back to the base page over here, you can see this is basically all we have for the home page. So I'm actually going to put a h1 tag here and call this our home page, and basically this is the page which has no route, so you can see it's not / anything, it's literally just the default page. And yeah, so we're going to be using routing to actually display a lot of different components. So yeah, now what you usually want to use, like the way you usually do routing or always do routing in Angular, is through the app routing module. So when you create your project, you usually want to you'll usually select yes for routing. If you don't, I'm sure you can just use some kind of command to make this appear. But yeah, it's pretty simple from here. So the first thing we want to do is first we've got to determine what our routes are going to be. So this is our home page, and then let's just say we want another route for the title component, and we can just leave it at that for now. So what we're going to do is I'm going to import the we're just going to import a base component. Actually no, first I'm going to create a home component, just so we don't have to use this app component home, since that's actually going to come in for something else later. So let's just create component /home, and yeah, what that does is creates this home component for us. Now what I'm going to do is just move all of this inside of here like that, and simply just call our app home like that. Okay, so that's the same thing, but we've just moved it inside our component. So what we're going to have is we're going to have one page or one route which displays the home, and another page or route which was going to display the title. So what we can do is we can go to our app routing module, and we can actually import those components which we're going to use. So we have the home component, and we also have the title component. And you can see again, because I've named it title component, that it just adds component to the end, similar to what it did with services. So then what we can do is we can go to our routes array like this, and first we're going to set up the home component. So it's going to have a path, and for this we don't really need to actually do anything, because for the home component we actually want to leave it as nothing. So for the path I'm just going to set this empty, and since we're leaving it as an empty path, we need to do something special called path match, which is basically just going to we have to just set this to false, and that's only special for the blank path. Basically this allows us to set a default page, and that default page is going to be the home component. So yeah, you can see that that's there. And another thing we need to do, we just need to create another one for the title component. So this time the path is going to be /title, and the component is going to be the title component. So yeah, it's pretty simple there. I'm actually just going to move this to the end, because it's just something special that is only affected for the default path. So that might seem like all we have to do. Like if I go here, and it might seem like that's all we have to do, but if I go here, you can see that nothing actually happens, because we actually have one last step to do, which is if we go to the base component, and now instead of putting the app home here, what I'm actually going to do is put a router outlet here. So now we have our home page when it's default. Then when I go to /title, wonder what's happened there. Oh, I know. Probably because we haven't actually given it a title. I'll just get rid of this for now. Just give it a new title, because I created this to take in an argument. Not important right now. So yeah, now we have a title here, and when we go back to the home page, we can go back like this. So yeah, that was basic routing in Angular. Thanks for watching. I'll talk more about advanced routing with child components and things in future tutorials, but for now that was how you do basic routing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future tutorial. Bye!